Christmas. Oh, we're going to be talking about toys.
Yes, the best toys and the most durable toys.
Loads of toys out. There's going to be loads of toys out. I don't know what your dog likes. I'm going to show you some things that I've got here.
Yeah, we both picked our favourites for our dogs.
So, we've got the squeaks. There's squeaks in everything.
I hate the squeaks.
There are squeaks in everything. Do you know why your dog likes squeakies?
I don't actually know why. I know he loves it, but I don't know why.
Well, it mimics a dying animal, and it sort of brings out their prey drive. So most dogs, they're like desperate to get the squeak out, and then when the squeak's out, they're not interested.
No, that's
they're
really,
like the toy's discarded.
That's really quite grim.
I think these are great to play with, but once you've played with your dog, then put it away.
And they do get annoying quickly. If anything like my dog, anything with a squeaker, he will find the squeaker and constantly whack, and it is
annoying.
Yes.
I'd put it away. Play fetch or something, and then put the toy away. The other thing is, if you leave your dog with this, chances are they're going to pull the squeak out. You've got a terrier, so
he does. Every single toy
and you're going to end up with it maybe causing a blockage or something in your dog.
Yes.
If they swallow the squeak. So these are brilliant. Excellent, but they need either removing, or just watching your dog whilst it's playing with it.
Yeah.
So I thought this was great. This is great, as in you've got your squeak this end, and I'm guessing there's some kind of paper, plastic paper in there. This is great, as in it's stimulating the different sensors with your dog, but this isn't going to last.
No.
This is going to come off. This is going to come off. So again, it's one of those toys. Probably after the first day, is going to go in the bin.
Well, I know. I've tried some of these Christmas toys for my dog because even though he's small, he does absolutely rip through them, and I've already had to pull the plastic out, so it doesn't really make any noise anymore for him.
It's okay, but it's just you've got to play with your dog with this, and again, it's going to be one of those things. You're gonna, after you've had your little bit of a play, you're gonna have to put it away.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't bring your dog to it with it.
Yeah, watch them with it as well.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I found these actually. I think these are quite good. It's a little selection of sort of rubber, and they are quite hard rubber.
Yes.
They've got little bells in, all of them have, which again is quite stimulating. Are probably going to last longer.
Yes, yeah.
But you see, I'm a big fan of not leaving your dog with toys just to play with, so that the dog can amuse it, itself. Because it's your responsibility to play with your dog, and it's a good bonding thing as well. So I would get into the habit of keeping your toys in the cupboard or a drawer, and then going and having playtime with your dog. And your dog should have at least 30 minutes of play with you and the dog. It's a good bonding thing. It's a good training thing as well. So you pick up the toys, get these out of the cupboard, play your game, whatever the games are. Yeah. When you're done, collect the toys, put them back in the cupboard again. That's a lot better than just leaving your dog to be destructive and pull toys to bits.
Oh, see, now my front room looks like a pet shop.
Well, yeah, mine does.
I've got toys everywhere.
I've got to show you this. I love this. This is great if you've got a real chewer.
I haven't seen these before.
Yeah, see, Benji Button. He might look cute, but he's a little devil when it comes to chewing things. He loves this. As a ball in a ball. It's brilliant, and it's as tough as anything. It bounces, it rolls in, sort of an odd way.
Rubbery, so it's more rubbery than plastic.
It's rubbery, and it's got a squeak in it. And the squeak, they're not going to get the squeak out of that. That squeak is not going to come out.
No. I have to admit, they do look really good, and I do think that my dog would absolutely love that. But
this will last for ages. This will last for ages. They'll never get that ball out.
Anything with a squeak drives me mental.
Well, yeah. What have you got there?
Well, what I've got is, because my dog absolutely loves stuffed toys. The problem is with a lot of stuffed toys,
they're not built to last, are
they?
No,
they're not. And there are a few different ones here. I think you showed me this one. This dog approved. So this is one, and you can tend to feel them when you pick them up what kind of fabric it's made out of. So it's a little bit stronger. They tend to have part of them are empty, which is good as well, because you don't want necessarily a toy with loads and loads of stuff in it. If they break into, you don't want them eating all of that cotton.
Didn't you say something about the stitching? What do you pay it for on the stitching?
Yeah, you can see it more with these ones. So I've actually got a Wainwright's, the fox here, which my little dog finally broke after about 4 months, which I think is quite good for a dog toy. And also Rougher and Tougher, they're a brand that make a lot of really strong toys as well. And what you can see is if you look around the edges, it's got like the double thick stitching around there. Anything with that, don't get me wrong, your dog can absolutely still rip through this bit of the front, but it takes them a lot longer. It just feels a bit more. Yeah, the edges are absolutely more secure, so they can have a good old chew on that. And it takes them a lot longer to get through. And I think somewhere in here,
I like this as well.
It has got a squeak. But these are, this is the Rougher and Tougher one, and this one you can see is the same. So it's got the firmer stitching around the edge, so your dog can't. Because the part where the dog is going to pick it to pieces is at the seams. So if they've got this thick stitching around the edge, it's a lot better. And I think they call it high vis for dogs because dogs see yellow and blue, I think, a lot more strongly than other colours. So this is a toy that would really stand out for them.
Yeah. I was going to say with balls, I know you've got a launcher there, but they say with balls, yellow balls and blue balls are the best balls.
Well, annoyingly then I've picked up a purple and pink one. But these, and I'll hold it up like that, I'm sure many of you have seen these before. This is more of an outdoor toy, and they are absolutely brilliant, because if you love playing fetch, but especially with bigger dogs, who can run back and get it in a matter of seconds, this thing, so it's just a hold and you launch it, you can launch it so far with one. Have you used one of these?
No. Oh, well, yes. When we had the bigger dogs. Because you can use just ordinary tennis balls in here. If you lose that, you can just put an ordinary ball in there.
Yeah, absolutely. You are definitely buying more the plastic holder than you are the tennis ball. But it is just a way of, if you can't throw very far.
It's cheap as well.
Yeah, I think they're about £3. They're not a lot. But I have to admit, my favourite kind of dog toys, and let me move out of the way, are the ones that involve food. So I've got a couple of things here. This is something I actually discovered the other day. In here, I don't know if you can see, is just a plastic ball. And all you do with this is you put their food in it, or it can be treats. Let's see if I can find the top. And at the top, it's got a sliding clasp on it. So all you do is you can change the size of the gap. So it's either about that big or about that big, depending on the size of the dog.
Oh, to make it more difficult for the dog to get it.
Exactly. And you think, oh, there it is, look.
Oh, I see.
So you can just about see there. So you can either turn it and make it half the size, or you can turn it again and then it's a lot smaller. So depending on, I mean, my dog's figured how to turn it back again. So from the small gap, take it to the big gap, so all the treats come pouring out. So he figured that out pretty quick. But even still, it does keep him really busy. And if you've got a dog as well that scoffs at meal times,
that slows them down.
Something like this is great because it slows them down. But I have to, my favourite toy of all time, and something I could not live without, is just the classic Kong toy. I have picked a huge one, so you can see it really clean, but you can get little ones if you've got a little dog, and you can actually get puppy ones as well. They're only about that big that you can shove a couple of biscuits in. But these are absolutely brilliant, and if you ever leave your dog on their own, or you think, right, during your Christmas meal, if they're getting stressed, fill them up one of these, put them away somewhere, and they're not going to be fussed that you're not there, because they're going to have this. It's so durable, it's just really firm rubber plastic, really, isn't it? I've had the same one now for about 9 months, and he's barely made a dent in it.
What I was going to say, a friend of mine, she, you know when you get your bananas that have gone off, she does what everybody does, I think. She fills that full of banana and then freezes it. And apparently our dogs love it. Oh,
that's good. What I do with mine is I get a bit of toilet roll tube, because all the treats fall out so quickly, so I put a few treats in and then stuff something, or like the crumpled up cake or something like that, and stuff that in the way, and then a few more treats. And also, if your dog loses interest, what I find is if you put just a small piece of cheese or something really stinky right at the bottom, so put that in first, so it ends up down here, that's going to keep their interest, because they're just going to smell that cheese or ham.
Other thing is, if you're going to stuff that, if you put some cheese in the entrance and then pop it in the microwave, that'll melt that, and it then goes hard. Yeah, that's a good idea.
But these, absolutely, if you've got a dog that you're trying to keep interest and you want a durable toy, the thing I would always recommend above anything else is a Kong. I love Kongs, definitely.
Super. Thanks for listening.
Right, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Bye.